Hey guys, welcome to a new Ark video. So let's jump right into it. We have Aeroblast Band, we have Thunderbolt Band, and we have Beam Band. And that leaves us with two options. Option number one is we play Skyguard and Laser to enable energy detonation. And we also need, in addition to that, Gravity Vortex to group up everything. You might say, well, Disruption Drone is also possible to group up stuff, but Disruption Drone groups up enemies in the middle. And that's where multiple laser reflections can't hit the enemies, so that's a huge loss of energy detonation DPS potential. That's why we play Skyguard Laser and Gravity Vortex on the one hand, together with Tesla Coil. This is our fourth option. But we have another huge DPS combo open. So we have two choices this time, which is quite good. So you can just decide on the run, depending on which cards you get, which one of the two combos you play. So the second option is Disruption Drone together with Gravity Vortex. So Gravity Vortex is part of both combos, and Firewheel Drone. Firewheel Drone is just there to enable the reflection of the gravity vortexes. And the technique behind it is you stack Disruption with Disruption Drone, and then you get the combo card for Gravity Vortex as well. And the Gravity Vortexes hit the enemies multiple times with the help of the Gravity Vortex reflection enabled by Firewheel Drone, and stack even more disruption on the enemies. And those disruption stacks deal huge amounts of DPS. In this case, your fourth tower of choice is Tesla Coil. So this is our these are our two options next arc. Maybe let me paint it like this. So this is option 1 in blue, and in green is option 2, and red is banned. We have a problem, and the problem is anti-heal is on the ban list next time. So is Insect Slayer, and healing ticks are insects. So we deal less damage to healing ticks, and we don't have anti-heal. The question is, can we tank the healing ticks by just letting them crash into our base? Let me check the modules here. Cooldown reset is not that necessary. Yes, we can, because pretty much all defensive modules that give us more HP on our fortress, that give us less damage taken from exploding enemies, less damage taken overall, additional energy shield, ability to heal up HP, all those modules are available. So we can let healing ticks crash into our base. I'm not sure if this is an arc with a low paywall, means you need just 2 passes to get to stage 300, or maybe just 1 pass, a diamond pass. That is also possible if the paywall is very low, but I'm not sure about it. You might aim for stage 300 to progress in the event, but what I can tell you is you don't need to max out all event bars to get to the final reward here at point limit 1400. As you see, I have unfinished bars here, and I had even more a couple of days ago when I was already at 1400 points. But you might think now, and you are correct, that I spent a lot of currency to finish and collect other bars and points. Example giving, I spent a lot of diamonds to get some points here. So, but what I want to say is, you don't need to max out everything. You can just balance it a little bit. So guys, that's it for now. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing, liking or commenting this video, because it helps me out with the algorithm, and yeah, you help me out and support me growing my channel a little bit. Hey guys, I wanted to add one more thing. You need more chain and combo cards for the disruption stacking strategy and less cards for energy detonation. For energy detonation, you need only 3 cards minimum. Burn on Skyguard, that's 1. Energy detonation on laser, that's 2. And portal on gravity vortex to group up everything above the laser. That's just 3 cards. For disruption stacking, you need a minimum of 3 cards on disruption round alone. So 1, 2, 3 here, or you go the right round, 1, 2, 3, plus 2 more cards on gravity vortex. I mean the reflection card and the disruption card. So that's a disadvantage. But if there is 1 card missing on your energy detonation combo, your whole DPS falls apart. You need all of those 3 cards that I've just mentioned, burn, energy detonation, portal, to get the DPS combo from energy detonation going. But on the other hand, if we are talking about disruption, if you have these 3 cards alone, or maybe the first 2, and you fish for the last one, you already deal a lot of damage. Plus, it's easier to fish for the remaining cards that you need for the combo, for the full combo, with the random cards in battle for disruption stacking. Because think about it. Let's say you have disruption completed and you are fishing for 2 more combo cards, reflect and disruption. You can lock up all other turrets on the battlefield and just leave gravity vortex open to get more gravity cards to show up in battle. What I mean by that is, if you leave the last purple breakthrough card empty on a turret, you force the game to show you only purple cards for that turret. And the amount of purple cards is smaller than the amount of normal cards, green, combo cards, green, and chain cards, green. So you reduce the amount of cards to make it easier for you to catch the important ones for the turrets that you want. And if you are fishing, for example, combo cards or chain cards on gravity vortex, you can lock up the other turrets. But if you are fishing for, let's say, burn and energy detonation, you have to open up 2 turrets. You have to open up Skyguard and you have to open up laser. That means all the laser cards and all the Skyguard cards can now float and clog your random cards that show up in battle. That's the problem. Because on Tesla Coil, you can always just leave the 3rd slot open. All you basically need is paralyze and increased range. I mean, yes, charged shocks deal a lot of damage. I mean, ideally you have all cards, but let's say you are fishing for one specific card that enables all your DPS. Let's say you fish for burn on Skyguard, okay? Then you leave the 3rd breakthrough card on your Tesla Coil empty, so none of the other cards can show up. Then you leave the 3rd breakthrough card on laser empty. You either sacrifice ripping laser or you sacrifice range. You just take the first 2 to reduce the amount of laser cards that can show up. I know what you're thinking. Yes, ripping laser does some additional damage and you lose out damage here, but the DPS that you are going to lose out is nothing compared to the amount of DPS that you will get if you hit your remaining cards to enable energy detonation. Do you know what I mean? That's why you accept the fact that you get less damage on other turrets, pretty much irrelevant damage, to unlock a huge damage boost on other turrets. So that's the main thing, guys. If you have questions about it, as I just said, just let me know in the comment section.